Hey everybody, and welcome to Sally's Recipe of the Week, brought to you by Doris Italian Market and Bakery. Welcome to Casa de Mo and Sally. We've got Mo here, and fresh out of jumping out of a plane, producer Curtis is with us. Hey Curtis.
Hi.
Yeah, he did it. He did it yesterday. He jumped out of that plane. Have you had a drink since then? Because I certainly would have.
Nah.
All right.
Nothing but water.
I'm excited about tonight's recipe because it's one of those one-sheet dinners. You just put everything on a sheet, throw it in the oven. 30 minutes later, you got your potatoes, you got your vegetables, you got your chicken. And so we're going to be making roasted chicken thighs with orange and fennel. And Curtis was telling me today that he didn't know what fennel was, right?
Allie said she's putting weed in her food.
No, that's about right.
Wait till you see it, right? Okay, I'll show you the fennel in just a few minutes. But first thing I want to do is, before we even do the cheese, you got to get your oven hot. It's 500-degree oven. And another kind of interesting thing we're going to do is, in a little bit, we're going to go ahead and stick our sheet pan in the oven and let it heat up before we add the ingredients to it, okay? But that's going to be in a few minutes.
We need to say hello to Dawn, Marina.
Hi, Marina.
Anna, Dana, D. Stokes joining us. Also Jana, Bear.
Hi, Bear.
Michelle.
Well, welcome to our house, guys.
Kathy. Thanks for joining us,
We
guys.
certainly appreciate it. All right, so Mo and I like to start off our dinners with a little wine and cheese, which of course we picked up at Doris. And we are very fond of this particular brand of cheese, but we've never had this flavor, so this is exciting. We've never had this before.
Yancey's Fancy Buffalo Wing Hot Sauce Cheddar. Yeah, I think if we have this one, we've pretty much run through all of their cheeses.
Yeah, but this was a new one for us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's give it a shot.
All right. And what are we going to wash it down? I can taste that.
It does taste like a buffalo wing. That's got a kick to it.
Oh, spicy buffalo.
It is spicy.
It is spicy. If
we've
you don't
had
like
this.
Spice, you wouldn't like that.
We've had this before. We're kind of getting into the Petite Syrahs. This is the Mcmanus Petite Syrah. And we don't spend a lot of money on wine. We have like a limit. And, you know, some Petite Syrahs can get to be pretty expensive. This, I believe this is either 10 or 11 bucks.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
It's nice and smooth. I'm going to be honest, though. I think this is probably cheese that would be better with a beer.
Nah, I'm not going to disagree.
Yeah. It's a nice cheese. It's spicy, though, but it kind of is overpowering the wine a little bit. I don't dislike it, but that would be good with a nice cold beer.
Buffalo wing hot sauce cheddar. Yeah, it is good, but it does have a kick to it.
It does have a kick to it. It certainly does.
Paul Michaels says he's getting that cheese on the way home.
Enjoy, Paul. All right. So.
All right, we're back over here.
Yeah, we're back over here. We'll be over here for a little while. So with this dish, what you want to do is you want to prep everything before you throw it in the oven. And you can prep in advance that way. Literally, you can have dinner ready in 30 minutes. So let's start with the orange, all right? So I just took an orange, and you're going to half it, and then you're going to make 3 slices. I like to put half of the dish in the oven already because it takes 30 minutes. So I'm going to show you what I did, okay? So you slice up the orange and then into 3 slices, right? So you have it like that, and then cut them in half, and you'll have a total of 6. And then with the rest of the orange that you have left over, squeeze the juice into a nice big bowl. So that's what I did. That's the orange part. Pretty simple. Next is the potatoes. I just took some nice little red bliss potatoes. If you had fingerling potatoes, you could use those. You just want to make sure you cut it into a nice little bite size. You don't want to put too big of a chunk in there because the potatoes have to cook through. So about a half a pound or so. Again, this is half of the recipe I'm showing you because the other half's in the oven.
I think Paul's being sarcastic.
What's that?
He said, start with a little wine and cheese? What, you think you've been drinking wine and cheese all afternoon?
Well, no, I'm just kidding.
This is the first cheese I've had all afternoon. Cheese.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about the burrito, right?
Or the wine.
Okay, and then just a half of a red onion, simple enough, and just slice it up. Easy peasy, right? And then you want to make sure you have ready is the fennel. Okay, let me move this. So these are it's just sliced fennel bulb, just like that. Okay, you see what it looks like here? That's not what it looked like when I got it at the store. Went to Doris and got this. This is fennel. Curtis, what do you think?
Hi.
You know what it reminds me of? Remember the movie Castaway and Wilson when he started aging?
Mhm.
And anyway, so fennel has the bulb, the stalks, and then the fronds. The stalks are inedible. You can't eat them, inedible. Am I saying that right? But the fronds are delicious as a garnish, and of course the bulb is what we have right here. Okay.
Goose evening, Teresa.
Hi. This evening.
Amy says this sounds like an amazing dinner tonight. It is. We had it the other night. It's delicious.
It is.
Make sure you get the recipe at 1055online.com. It is roasted chicken thighs
With orange and fennel.
with orange and fennel.
All right, so how do you deconstruct fennel? Let me tell you, if you don't remember what we're talking about, you can Google how to slice fennel, and there's a billion videos out there. So first thing you want to do with the fennel is, because I know you might not have worked with this before, is you want to cut off the stalks because they're inedible. Why can't I say that word? You can't.
They're not edible.
They're not edible, right? So just chop those off, but don't toss them because we're going to use the fronds because they're pretty. So you can even put them like in a little pitcher, just like that. This one's not quite as pretty, but don't throw them out. Save those fronds. I actually have fennel in my herb garden. There you go. It's all been washed. This has been washed as well. So after you cut that off, you're going to want to cut off the bottom, about a half an inch or so. And again, toss that out. There you go. Better put my glasses on for this part. Now, the thing about fennel is you want to peel this outer layer, but if you do that, look at how much you lose. But you can cut off the part that you don't think is going to be delicious if you want to. This outer layer it's got a lot of toughness on it right here and right here. But this part is really good. And like I said, I've already washed it. So you can slice the parts off that you don't think are going to be good. And probably part of that top. All right. And then you can use the rest of it because look at all that you would be throwing away otherwise. And then you just take it and you're just going to slice it. All right. Now, as far as the rest of this goes, the bulb, you want to slice this in half. And you see there's a core in there, right there. That needs to come out. Again, if this part comes off, that's fine. Just slice the part that looks a little too papery and keep the rest. So you just cut out the bulb, or the core, I should say, because you can't eat this either. It's really tough.
Yeah, you might want to stick with that word. Just you can't eat
You
this.
can't eat. For some reason, I can't say that. And then you're just going to take your fennel, and I'm going to slice it this way. Slice. There you go. And that's how you take care of fennel. There you go. So that's Fennel 101 for you, okay? And can you smell it? It smells a little bit like licorice.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. Okay, so we've prepped. We're good with our prep. What I'm going to do right now, though, I'm going to stick this in the oven to get nice and hot, 500 degrees. And normally I would use the whole sheet, but since we're halving the recipe, I'm just keeping it half.
Margie says, love the hair. Thank you, Margie. I combed it right before we started this show.
You ain't got no damn hair.
So we're going to slide this in here and let it get nice and hot. Ooh, the oven is really
I'm out of wine. This is a tragedy. So I'm going to go over here just quickly and pour myself some wine. Mcmanus Petite Syrah into the Honda Classic Ambassador glass.
very nice.
Get it nice and full. Don't want to run out again during this show. We are.
Okay.
And then I'm going to grab some more of the Buffalo Wing Hot Sauce Cheddar.
It is spicy.
Yeah, if you don't like spicy cheese, you're not gonna like
You're not
that.
gonna like it, but if you like it, it's really good. All right, one more thing to prep is the chicken. I've got skin on, bone in chicken thighs. All right, and this is kind of an important step. And I've already done it to the other thighs, but when you buy a chicken thigh, a lot of times the skin on, there's more skin back here, which if you're gonna stick this like in a nice hot pan, that's great because the skin will get nice and crispy. You can roll it around. But if you're doing what we're going to do, and we're going to lay the vegetables and the orange slices, and then we're going to put the chicken on top, if you leave this skin back here on, it's not going to taste, it's going to be kind of rubbery. So I just remove it. Not all the skin. You want this lovely skin here on the top, but just take another knife. Just take a nice sharp knife and slice that extra little piece off right there, because it just is not going to taste good. Because now you've got this nice chicken thigh, no skin on the bottom, and there's just the skin right on top. Okay? Easy enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you want to do that to all of the chicken thighs. This is a recipe for 2. It's an easy recipe to double if you want to do that. All right, so remember, we squeezed orange juice into this bowl, right? And let's build the sauce. To that, 1.5 tablespoons of stone ground mustard. I like stone ground Dijon. You can use like a deli mustard, but you don't want to use one of those creamy mustards. You want to use a mustard that has some texture. I love, this is like my favorite mustard ever. So, 1.5 tablespoons of honey, right in there. 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. You're going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. You're going to add in some thyme. And thyme, their leaves are so tiny. Oh, hi, Turk. They don't need to be chopped. You just pull the leaves right off the stem and then right into your bowl. If you don't have fresh thyme, you can use dry thyme. It's fine, but don't use about 1/4 teaspoon. Taste it and see if you need more. It's potent.
I think what Turk heard was treat time. I think that's what he heard.
This is why I drink wine.
Bear. What's everybody doing? Are you guys going to try this recipe? You can get it at 1055online.com. Go to Doris Italian Market and Bakery and get all your ingredients, your chicken thighs.
Oh, yeah.
While
How
you're
many of
there.
y'all knew what fennel was? That's what I wanted.
Yeah, does anybody ever use fennel? Look at that. That's fennel. That looks like a big weed that was in the front yard.
No, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful vegetable. You can find it right there. Doris had a big stack of them yesterday. One more thing, if you want to add some crushed fennel seeds, you can. I'm not going to, because I think between the fennel that we have for this dish and fennel fronds that we're going to use, I think it's fennel-y enough. But if you want to, add some, but that's completely up to you.
Turk,
Where's Turk?
people are asking about you.
Are they worried?
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah.
Michelle says she's never heard of fennel.
Never heard of fennel. Well, neither. I don't think Curtis had either. Okay, so to our orangey sauce here, we're going to put in the fennel.
I used to have a bunch of fennel shirts before we moved to
That's
South Florida. Flan. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna reach through this thing and slap you. I'm gonna go waste gas just to convince you.
Okay. We're putting in the potatoes, the fennel, and the onions. Just put them right in there, and then we're just going to toss them around.
My joke telling game is off just a little bit. I was taking a nap.
The emotional distress that caused me.
You mean more so than skydiving?
Yeah.
Makes him want to jump out of a plane.
Yeah, he wants to go
Now I gotta go do it again.
without a chute.
All right, just make sure you mix it up and get everything nice and coated. You can really smell the orange with this. And orange and fennel really are a nice combination.
Now here's something that when we had it the other night that I wasn't aware of until I asked Sally, because she says it's a 1-sheet dish. So everything comes out, and we put those orange slices in there.
Oh yeah.
Or Sally did, and so it comes out with obviously the rind.
Oh yeah.
On the orange, and so I was trying to cut the orange away from the rind,
You certainly don't.
And you don't have to. You can eat it. So and it's delicious.
It's very good. Yeah. Okay. So that's nice and mixed up. So what we want to do is we want to get our hot sheet pan out of the oven. Oh, by the way, if your fennel bulb is, you notice it's got some brown spots, you can always just shave the brown spots away with a good old vegetable peeler. Forgot to. That's a little tip for you. Yeah, you don't want to throw it away. Okay.
If you like shaved fennel.
You like shaved fennel? No, you just shave off the brown part. I've got a dish in the oven already. I'm going to check on it. Ooh. Now, I'll tell you, if the skin on top is getting a little too dark for your liking, you can always set a piece of aluminum foil over it. I like a crispy skin. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to reset my timer for 10 minutes. Oops, wrong one. There.
How soon do you get those glasses?
Not soon enough.
Both of y'all need them. No next.
I'm actually getting 4 real glasses. I mean, the real deal. Okay, so this is hot. Be careful with that.
I was texting trash talk to some guy today, and I realized it was the wrong guy until I put my glasses on. It's a guy at the golf course, and I was like, sorry, that was meant for somebody else.
Lord.
I said, I need to put my damn glasses on.
So you don't want to just dump this on there. You want to use tongs and take it off because you still need some of that sauce in the bottom.
You can hear that sizzling.
I know. And just put it out there in a kind of a single layer. Spread it out. Yeah, it is sizzling. And I would recommend lining your sheet pan with aluminum foil. It makes cleanup so much easier.
I'm all about the easier cleanup.
Yep. All right. That goes on just like that.
So what do? You put the chicken thighs on top?
Well, we have to do the orange slices next.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm hungry, so I'm just trying to get this process rolling along here.
You don't have much more time. All right, so the orange slices go in there next. And you're going to swirl them around, make sure they're nice and coated. And you know, I've made this recipe before, like Mo mentioned, and first time I did, I didn't think there was enough oil, but I was wrong because you have to take into account those chicken thighs have the skin on. And so there's going to be plenty of, grease from the chicken coming down in here.
Hi, Milton.
Hi, Milton. So you just want to nestle the little oranges.
Milton, you're late. You missed some of my good, jokes.
Yeah, you missed it, Milton. That last one, okay. See, again, if we were doing it, there would be 4 thighs and 6 slices, but we had to kind of split it up for time.
Michael Kennedy says he's available to help with cleanup. He'll bring his own fork and plate.
Nice.
See, I had my glasses on for that fork and plate thing.
And finally, you want to swirl the chicken around in this.
Because you know what I think he said, or what I thought he said at first. I'm bringing my own fork and plate.
And then you just nestle the chicken right in there with all the goodness. One more. You know what else would probably work really well with this is a pork loin. Because pork and mustard and orange, it's all delicious.
Pork, did you say a pork loin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pork tenderloin?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But if you with chicken thighs, they're the best. They're not expensive.
What's that, Curtis?
I was saying hi to Matthew.
Hey, Matthew.
Hi, Matthew.
Jamie.
All right.
Tastes like black licorice. Jamie, you must be talking about the fennel.
Yeah, fennel does have a licorice taste. I don't think it's nearly as strong as black licorice. It has a fresher taste. Okay, so last thing to do, and don't forget to do this, is season the chicken.
Milton says, he's sorry he's late. Please run up to me the sequence very fast.
No, we're not doing that.
Milton, sit your ass down.
You can go rewind the video when we're done. We don't go backwards here.
We're going backwards now. We got to start over. Milton's late.
Yeah, before you toss them in there, just get.
He says on the pan.
Hmm?
He says on the pan. You can get the recipe and all the instructions at 1055online.com.
Yep, this is potatoes, a red onion. We have fennel. That's the fennel. And then orange. And then we made a little sauce with orange juice and a grainy Dijon mustard, honey, thyme, salt and pepper. So there you go. That's kind
So
of.
is it prepared to go into the oven?
It is ready to go into the oven. Now remember, this was already hot. So don't forget that you might have to, because we heated the pan. All right, so this goes into the oven. See it? All right, let's see how much time.
Now, how long? 30 minutes? 30 minutes.
500 degrees, that's a hot oven. So I'm just gonna give the chicken that's in there just a couple more minutes and we'll take it out and we'll let you take a look. All right?
So this means it's another cheese break?
I think it's a good time for a cheese.
Yeah, all right. In case you're just joining us, we're having Yancey's Fancy Buffalo Wing Hot Sauce Cheddar. And it is
It is spicy, guys.
spicy. We're having that with the Mcmanus Petite Syrah.
And we've determined that, I've determined that, I think that's a delicious cheese. I would think it would go better with a cold beer.
Tell you what,
It's pretty potent.
you can melt some of that and put it on nachos.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's spicy, but it's delicious.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's what we're having over here. And let's see what's going on. We're still, okay. Let's see what, oh, there's Turk. We'll say hi to Turk.
Hi, Turk.
What's up, Turk? Yeah, we have a console in our living room. It's for sale, if anybody wants to buy that. Yes, that really is. No, yeah, if you buy the console, you get the cat.
No,
Yeah. Kathy says that really is a hot oven. She says, won't the chicken dry out?
No, that's why you use bone-in skin-on chicken thighs. Because I think if you tried this with chicken breasts, it would dry out. But we had it just the other night. It does not dry out.
Nice and juicy. It was very tasty.
Yeah, and it's only in there for 30 minutes. I know it's hot, but let's see. We got
Yeah, Kathy, I was thinking the same thing.
what? That would dry out?
Yeah, the hot oven would dry out the chicken.
But if you've never cooked with fennel, give it a try. It's an interesting vegetable. And,
What else can you cook with fennel?
well, you can do everything. I have a salmon dish that's a salmon with the fennel sauce, and it is fantastic. You've had it before, Mo. You probably just don't remember it.
Matthew says, nice rack. Wine rack, sorry.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
he's always, yeah. Oh,
All
thank you,
right.
Matthew.
All right. Let me check this. See how it is.
All right, I'm getting the keys to my car.
Are you coming over here to slap
Yeah,
me?
I'll be there now. Give me a half hour.
I'm gonna put my glasses on now. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Dario says Moshi is ready for MasterChef, but you need to update the kitchen. She needs a 2021 kitchen style, no 1990s kitchen.
Why are you dissing the kitchen?
Yeah.
Now, see, I like a crispy dark skin. If you don't like it that dark, lay a piece of aluminum foil over it, but remove it like the last 2 minutes of cooking because that way the skin will stay nice and crispy.
All right. So, Bear, slap me tomorrow so everybody can watch. Okay. All right. I'm going to give you a little tip, a little life hack. Don't touch that buffalo hot sauce wing cheese.
Did you just touch your eye?
And did you just touch your eye?
And that completes this life hack.
It's called common sense. All right, so to serve this, you just want to just pull up. Vegetables are nice and soft. Yeah, and like Mo said, you can eat that rind if you want to. I love one sheet dinners. They're the best. Let me put on my glasses for a second. And the onions have got all caramely. So is the fennel. Potatoes are soft and creamy on the inside. You see, you would think that I didn't have enough oil in there, but you see, there's plenty of oil. That's from the chicken.
Curtis said, hurry up. He's going to run out and buy some fennel.
No, he's not.
No, we're not in danger of that one.
What's that?
We're not in danger of that one.
What is Michelle agreeing with up in here?
Only the slapping you tomorrow.
Slapping part?
If I had to guess.
Or that we need to get rid of our 90s looking kitchen?
Yeah, we do need to upgrade our kitchen, guys. We're painfully aware of that. Okay, and finally, the fennel fronds. They look like dill, right? Looks like dill. No, it doesn't smell like dill. It's definitely fennel. It has the flavor. I made us a herb salad last night.
Mm-hmm.
It was nothing but mixed greens and herbs from the garden. I had fennel and dill, and we had cilantro and parsley and chives, and it's just a lovely addition to a salad. You can just tear them up and throw them right in. I could use those fancy scissors Karen got me. But just tear. I have washed this. Make sure you wash everything. There we go.
Fennel, is that machine washable?
Nope. Curtis, you want me to slap him for you?
He needs something.
I need to wake up from my nap a little sooner.
All right. And there you have it.
There you go. That is the oven roasted chicken thighs with orange and fennel.
That's it right
Get
there.
a little close up on that. That's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Get all the details, get the recipe at 1055online.com. Curtis also put the link in the feed. And then go to Doris Italian Market and get your ingredients. Pick up some wine, pick up some cheese, go to the bakery. Oh my gosh.
Start with the potato. I love that crispy edge on the potato.
Janice says it looks beautiful. Yeah, it is a beautiful dish.
Look how easy.
It's easy.
And yes, you can eat the whole rind.
Kathy says beautiful dish. By the way, Kathy, she didn't vote for me this morning. So remember, Kathy, you're getting a golf ball.
Is Kathy one of the people responsible for making me have to listen to Kid Rock this morning?
I believe so. Or did she vote for you? I know she didn't vote for me. That's why she's getting a golf ball in her
I
living
think she
room.
voted for Sally, if I recall.
Okay. You were worried about it being dry? Look, this is so juicy. But again, you're using the chicken thigh with the bone in and the skin on. So look at how juicy that is. Mm-hmm.
Milton says,
Melt in your mouth.
have you ever made a dish that takes 3 hours?
For this show? I don't think so.
No.
But yeah, I've made dishes that take a long time.
Ooh, we ain't got time for that, man. What do you think this is?
Ann says she loved the skydiving video. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen that, go to 1055online.com. Check out Curtis's blog, and you can see him skydiving.
And you next.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be next. Now, question, Curtis, have you shown your mom the full video?
You called me a Looney Tune.
Oh, she saw the whole thing? And she called you a Looney Tune?
Yeah, she said I'm crazy.
All right, this is Mo's bite. Got a little fennel on there, fennel frond, a little chicken. It's not too hot.
Not too hot from a baby mouth?
Baby mouth.
Oh, my God.
How easy was that? To still Ida Gardens line.
Man, that chicken is so
It's
good.
so easy, too. It all comes together.
And it is crispy.
It is. And these veggies and the potatoes are nice and soft in the center. You get a little crispy edge right there.
Teresa says we should have guest people come in and assist, almost like a celebrity partner for the week.
Well, I guess she plans on booking that for everybody.
Yeah, what are you trying to do? I know what she wants to do. She wants to come up in here and steal my wine corks. Yeah.
Still got a few.
Still got a few. That's so good. Great dish.
I hope you guys try this. It is really good. Don't be scared of the fennel. Like I said, if you forget how to cut it, just there's a ton of videos out there that will show you.
Yeah, fennel is your friend.
Fennel is good.
Yeah, sure.
Fennel is delicious. And save the fronds for your salad or for another dish.
Yep. All right.
So that's it.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Join us tomorrow morning. We have a birthday prank call. We have money to give away at 7 and 8 o'clock with the workday payday. We have 4 random facts. I don't know. We'll have some fun.
We'll have a good time.
Forgot what else we're going to talk about.
Talk about how you was trying to talk mess to somebody. You weren't wearing your damn glasses. It wasn't the right person.
Yeah, I literally sent the text and I was like, that might be the wrong John. And, there were like 2 Johns on the text. And I was like, let me put my glasses on because I'm not really sure that was the right John. And it wasn't.
Oops.
And I had to go and explain on there that I didn't have my damn glasses on. And that was a big mess.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm not even going to disagree with you. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you. Make this dish.
See you tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock and around 7:15-ish on Facebook Live for the show behind the show. It's the Friday show. We should just I should bring some wine tomorrow or something. Celebrate
Bring this. This is good.
Curtis's jump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bear says a Florida moment for sure for me. Yep. All right, guys. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.